Hey guys, it's Shannon with Our Piece of Earth again, and today we are going to talk a little bit about math. So before I tell you about this, I'm going to say I was a little hesitant to review it because I was pretty sure that my daughter would not be on board with having to go over addition and subtraction again because she's doing long division and she's capable of doing long division. However, she gets frustrated because a lot of it takes her longer than it should because some of the basic math facts, just being able to answer so automatically and easily, is a struggle for her. So I thought that even though she was going to be frustrated, this would probably be really, really beneficial and help her in the long run and in the short term. So that being said, what this program is Accelerated Individual Mastery for Addition and Subtraction by Matthew C. So it's going to come in a box like this, and there's also some information that you can use and resources that are available online. But most of what you need is on here. So before you start, you are going to want to take the Before AIM assessment. What that is a page of addition facts and a page of subtraction facts. And you are going to verbally ask the children the questions. So you're going to ask your child, and you are going to see if they can answer in 3 seconds or less without hesitating or counting on their fingers to get the right answer. So you're just going to put a slash mark through, and that's just going to give you an idea of where they're at when you start. So it didn't take us too long. We did take a break in between each of them, but make sure you do that first because that's going to give you a good baseline for what you're doing. So you will also receive this set of blocks, and they are in different lengths. So these are a set of 10. This is 9, 8, 7. Get the idea? You're also going to receive a pack of colored pencils with the colors that match the blocks. You're going to receive a bunch of perforated sheets of math fact cards that you will be using. You will receive some posters that you can hang up or display while you are working on it. So just to give you an idea of what some of these are. It's cool. That one's in there backwards because why wouldn't it be? All right, so these are useful, helpful. You can use them as much as you need them. Keep them out so your kids can visibly see this. And then you're going to receive the book. So what Accelerated Individual Mastery for Addition and Subtraction is it's a supplemental math program where you can take a break from your regular math program to go over this. You could probably use it alongside something else, but because they're focusing so much in such a short time during every lesson, it's probably easiest just to use this program. It can be used with multiple students, although you need the time to take and do one-on-one stuff with them so you can get it. So this program focuses a lot on build, write, say. So you're going to use the manipulatives to build the math problem. You are going to write the problem out and say the problem as you're writing it. So a lot of repetition that's going to really help this sink in for them. So before you begin, you're going to want to actually read the beginning pages of this book. There's a ton of information that is super helpful and tells you where all the resources are that you're going to need for each lesson. So each lesson is broken down into 4 parts, A, B, C, and D. So in A, you're going to watch the lesson video, read the lesson instructions, and work on some sample problems. And then you're going to want to take a break between each session so your kids don't get overwhelmed and have their brains just get too tired. So in session B, they are going to demonstrate to you that they understand what they're learning by teaching it back to you. In session C, you're going to go from using the manipulatives to drawing and writing it using the colored pencils. And then you're going to do the flashcards, fact cards, and every time that they master them, you are going to color in a star. Or not you, they are. So when you tear them apart, they're actually separated by lesson. There's a blank one in between every lesson. So I kept those in there to keep them separated for me so I know when one lesson ends. So you're just going to go over there a few times so that they can get all of them mastered, and each lesson can take as many days as it needs to take. The +2 one was pretty easy for her. So that one we were able to knock out pretty quickly. And we went through all those fact cards. So each lesson also will have, well, you'll see this in the beginning of the book too. So it's not only going to show you what you're using for materials and what videos you're using, but it's also going to show you the digital resources. So when you go into your digital toolbox for this, there is, under each lesson video, there's a few different options that you have. There is one for the lesson, solutions, activities, and resources. And underneath each of those tabs is a variety of different activities that you can do. Some are games, some are worksheets, like you can print out worksheets to work on certain math facts that you want to. There's word problems that you can work on, a math facts chart, so you can keep track of which ones they've mastered. And there is just so many more resources available. So make sure you look at in your digital toolbox once you start this program, because that will just add in way more fun ways to keep repeating this and give your kids an option to say, this is what I want to work on, or this is how I want to work on it, which gives them a little more control and makes it a little more fun for them. But each lesson is very easily laid out for you. And in the margins, it's going to tell you what you have to do to prepare, the materials that you need, and then it will also say digital resources that you can use. And so then you can go on to that lesson, click on the digital resources, and if you want to print out those activities, you can do that. And then it gives you ideas for not using the manipulatives to increase your understanding of all of those facts. And at the bottom, it's going to show you the math facts that you want to master in this lesson. And then in a lighter gray, it's going to show you the ones that you should have mastered in the lessons before that. So we are on lesson 6, I think. And the second lesson with the +2s was pretty easy for her. We flew through that. And then the next one was +9, and I could audibly hear her groan as we started the video. And this video is like 1 minute and 36 or something. It's not very long. I'm pretty sure it was less than 2 minutes. And this was like a total game changer moment for my daughter's whole math world. Like, she was like, whoa, what just happened? And I was like, what just happened? And in a 1 minute and 38-second video, she can now tell me all of her addition facts with 9. 9 + 2, 9 + 7. It's like it's the easiest thing she's ever done. I mean, my mind was absolutely blown, and I was like, in that lesson, felt like this is such a wonderful, wonderful program and an awesome thing to have in your toolkit to help your kids just really grasp this, so that the rest of the math that they learn in their lives is going to come to them a little easier, because they're not struggling so hard to get that. I just want to make sure that I've covered everything, because I love this program, and I'm going to use it with my son as well, I think, once we finish this. Although, for the most part, he can whip out his addition and subtraction facts pretty fast. But there are some that he needs to work on, so I think we will do that too. So I am going to leave some links in the comments for you guys, and I hope you'll check them out. I will leave the link for you to check this program out, and you can take the before assessment. I'm going to leave another link for you to check out some other blog reviews of this program. And please, you guys, check it out and leave me a comment and let me know what you think, or if you have any other questions that I could maybe answer for you. But this just comes with so many resources, you guys. It's fantastic. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can catch my latest reviews. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.